Hi guys, have you ever found yourself on the verge of falling asleep, listening to your dad, his friends, or even the news guy talk about finance? Yeah, me too. That's why I started this channel, basically, so that I can talk and trade with you guys. And this is a channel where I break down the financial markets in a simple and less boring way of looking at it. So grab some popcorn, get your journal, and prepare to learn as much as you can. Because today we're going to trade gold. Yeah. So yeah, right here on the screen you can already see me playing around with a setup because I'm trying to look for a good setup to take. Um, I found one on gold and probably getting ready to take it. So this is me just making sure everything is fine, all my rules are accounted for, and it's playing out as it should. The thing you shouldn't get me wrong at is that trading most times, or the financial markets most times, is actually boring. That's why when you go to the bank, just sit in it, chill. You see, why the bank is always so like crazy boring. The cashiers sit behind. Let's see cashiers. I mean the bank attendants. They just sit behind the chairs while everybody sits in a long queue, kind of a queue, or standing most times in some banks. And yeah, most things are usually organized, which is actually the way it should be. But then it can be boring sometimes, which is why you don't really talk much in the bank. But yeah, this is something I've been working on for quite a while, and I figured that because of my personality and my nature, I like to make things be more simple to understand. So I've learned from different people, and I'm here. I created my own strategy, the GDMF plus C concepts, which is what I'm going to be using to trade today, and which is what I used to trade in my previous videos on my YouTube channel, which you should probably check out. Yeah. So yeah, this is a long ass intro, but I like to talk, so let's go. So yeah, the trade on gold. If you can see from the screen, you should be able to see this is a buy on gold that I'm preparing. But then, not so long from now, I should be able to spot something on the screen. So yeah, let's see and wait. There it is. Tree drive. I noticed it on the lower time frame, which is about the 1 minute time frame, and I risked a relatively small amount on this particular trade because I was just testing it, and it's something I probably regret at this point because the trade went absolutely beautifully. Spoiler, but yeah, let me just see for yourself how everything went. Uh, so that's the setup. Yep. Right off the bat, we got a very sharp reaction. I sold pretty fast. So, yep. So, yeah, this is the trade that's underway as of right now. So while we wait for this to play out, sorry about the lip smack there. Um, I just want to say that usually I also wanted to start reading some books. So from time to time, I'm probably going to start, dropping book reviews in between my trading videos, and eventually I'll start showing my face, when I'm trading. But as of right now, it's just going to be my voice that's here, and you have the pleasure of listening to my amazing voice. But yeah, so like as you can see, the trade is playing out wonderfully, pretty wonderfully.
At this point, I
At this
think you
point,
move
I'm
add
already
a
in
couple
some
of news
decent
breaking.
profit,
Like whatever
and
happens, I don't really know. But at this point, I think it's going to get to the take profit comfortably. That's
yeah.
what I believe. But price on price. But yeah,
To be
I'm
honest with you, the amount of results and the amount of money you
but it's only
can
if
make
you want
from
to take it also.
trading,
That's if
um,
you're the play I'm taking is if you want to be a bit more conservative. Just know
it's
exactly what you're
worth
doing.
it if you know what you're doing. If I would always advise anyone who actually wants to start trading to just prepare yourself and learn from the right people as well. Learn from the right people, be prepared, do a lot of back testing and a lot of work before your psychology can, be prepared enough to continue trading. And then, yeah, almost at TP for this trade. And that should be take profit. Right
And there we have it.
there.
RTP.
Full TP.
Take comfortably. Exactly 1.66. This should be a take comfortably.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I
So
got it along to play. After my
after
trade drive.
this, I
And patience if
had
you're very patient.
the
Then it
main
worked out. This is what I'm
buy.
working
Then
towards.
that's
So quite helpful.
the one below
So
is
this
the
strategy I
main
use is
buy
very good. We've used
that I
this
wanted
for
to
so long.
try.
And I need to master the points where I also
Yeah,
use
the
to master
main
the
buy
rate.
that I wanted to
So
try
the
just
second one
right
I
there
guys buy.
below.
Unfortunately, I risked very small amount of
So
this because I was testing it, but it looked amazing. And the moment I saw this trade, I knew like, okay, yeah, price is happening.
as you can see,
But I believe that yeah,
the
we should continue with
sell
the buy.
worked
Continue
amazingly.
with this buy now.
This tree drive, I actually learned it from Monitor and Monitor community on X, the MT community, a group of traders who actually trade
Was
a
it a quick
bit
fail?
more
Because I had
differently.
some
A few of them trade, most of
participants.
them trade much more differently than this. They trade well, they trade kind of similar, but then the way they trade is a bit more different than the way I trade because I added a few things from different other people to make my own trading style what it is today. So yeah, as of right now, I'm looking for how
So yeah,
we
it's a very
can
quick
take
approach to this side
this
first before I take
buy
over.
to
I
sweep
would
the
like to try this. So that's
previous
my idea, and then we just use this as
swing
then
high.
the next place I'll try to buy will be from
The previous
hopefully from
swing
around here.
high is the,
But then no, I'm not going to be
if
buying.
you don't
It's
know
very
what
upfront.
that
So I'm not
is,
going to be
it
buying.
is
I'm just
the
going to switch towards
high
looking for sales.
before
I'm going to switch towards looking for sales. And this is one main idea I have for sales. So
this
first like
current point at price is at. If you can see a line I drew at that basically where the take profit
and
is,
our buy is active.
my target.
Oh shit, the buy is
Uh,
active a bit too early.
if you look
It's not yet
closely, you
time.
see 0.782, and then you see my
Buy is active a bit too
a
early.
line that was there before for the previous structure high. So yeah, let's wait and see how this buy plays out. And again, while we are waiting, um, I'd like to talk about a book, but I don't want to go into too much details of the book because
This
these
price
are
is
these
still
are
having
like my
confusion.
first videos for Talk and Trade with Danny. So yeah, but the book I started reading was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I started reviewing it on my YouTube channel, but then like I said before, I will just start reviewing my book videos. I could start reviewing parts of my book videos. We can just talk about some of them in my Talk and Trade videos here. While the full book reviews will probably be on YouTube. I think that's a good way of doing it. So yeah, this is the trade still playing out. So let's just see how it goes. So yeah, price is still moving. And at this point, price was just dancing around this particular entry to go up, to come down. I was in profit for a little bit, you know, just keeps moving like this. And at the end of the day, another spoiler, the trade ended in a loss. So the lesson in particular that I learned from this trading day was that you should really focus a lot on following that trend. And then there's a particular rule I have, which is the zero point 0.5 rule. It works incredibly and it is very simple. There is a tool that you're seeing on the screen right now. Is that flip tool where you can see those golden letters, golden numbers in the middle, and then you see zero point 0.5, then at the top you see 0.782. So what the rule I use basically says is that price needs to get to either a premium or a discount on the zero point 0.5 flip tool before you can buy or sell. Now it sounds confusing because basically I don't want to reveal too much of it too quickly. But over time in more videos I'll continue talking about it and you'll see more examples of it. So what you should understand is that price needs to get to at least zero point 0.5 before you can buy, zero point 0.5 before you can consider selling from the swing high to the swing low of a particular structure. Jeez, in some sense it's still boring, it's still complicated, but it's not boring. You just need to learn the terms I'm talking about. And when you learn the terms I'm talking about, then yeah, then you understand and enjoy every single thing about this because it's beautiful. There's always stories to tell among these candlesticks that people don't talk about enough. One movement can be someone losing a ton of money. The markets are crazy and unforgiving, but then I wouldn't want to be any other place sometimes because it's fun, it's enjoyable, but then I need a bunch of patience, man. Either way, we're nearing the end, and this trade particularly is probably about to hit stop loss in a few minutes or moments. But what I want to say is thank you for watching. If you stayed for the whole 15 minutes, thank you. You're an OG. And I hope you come back in the next video. And I hope you stay to the end as well. So, yeah, thank you. This is Talk and Trade with Danny. See ya.